I would somehow agree with Timi Dakolo because irrespective of whether you're the pastor takes your money or the ushers steal your money or you think they're duping you, I still think that okay guys, welcome to my channel. Guys, today I'm gonna be talking about Daddy Freeze, Uti, Tony Payne against Timi Dakolo. It has been a war of words like between these celebrities lately on social media. I think this happened yesterday when Timi Dakolo posted something about marriage. Okay, they kind of disagree with what he said. I'm gonna talk about the fight between him and Daddy Freeze. Okay, but first let me quickly talk about what caused this whole thing, the reason why Timi Dakolo and Daddy Freeze are fighting right now on social media. Let me start up with what Timi Dakolo posted on social media before I move on. He said the way people are making divorce look like something cool, like your marriage vow means nothing. It makes me wonder what they thought for better for worse meant. If you weren't sure, why did you go ahead? You guys are the problem, not that marriage is bad. This shallow and impatient, is it impatient or impatient generation? Fix yourself. Marriage is for two complete adults. Marriage will not make an incomplete person complete. You should come into it prepared and complete. But what do I know? Okay, so that the phrase replied, so Pastor Oyakhilome that got divorced is an incomplete person, Abi. A friend of mine nearly had his dick cut off by his ex-wife. She tied him down in his sleep. If not the fact that his younger brother broke down the door and rescued him, today he would have been dickless. I wish we had listened to Timi's advice and remained in the marriage with or without his penis. As long as he kept his vows, Abi, God punished bad people. I am a living testimony. That divorce from a bad situation is a huge blessing. If person won't kill you, no, sit down for inside the marriage, they dance to Timi song. And Tony Payne also have something to say about this. She said, dear Judge Dakolo, life is absolutely not a one-way street, and most people whose marriage did not work did not want it. So I doubt people say I do just cause it's fun to say I don't after. If your wife decides to leave today, I don't wish it for you. Pin her down and make her stay. Make her stay so we don't blame you, irrespective of how hard. So that was what she said. And you know, Mr. Itoye also said something like, you know, it just sounds so callous, smug, self-righteous and judgmental bull. You have to be sensitive when addressing issues like this. Nobody holy pass, and like I said to you before, do up to 10 years before sounding like this. Timi Dakolo and Daddy Freeze took this fight to the next level. This argument, they took it to the next level, taking it from the argument they had previously about marriage issue. Now it's moving on to tithes, you know, issue. We all know that the phrase is teachings about, you know, tithes and why we shouldn't pay tithe as a Christian and everything. All your talk about pastors and how they spend our tithes. We as Christians give our offering tithes to God, whether pastor chop or not. Now him go answer to God, and God will be blessing us for giving. Oga Freeze, I respect you as an elder, but honestly, you don't have any right to talk about marriage and give advice or even contribute any little bit. My respect for you went down the drain the day I saw you call you the mother that gave you children useless. What is lower than that? Guy, go boil your beans or peel the egusi. He has a lot of things to say here, and Daddy Freeze replied him. He said, Timi Dakolo, unlike you, I haven't waited all my life to respond to you. Why should I? Who are you and where's the sense in what you write or what you stand for? You are a product of this same shallow doctrine yourself. You speak about marriage. How long you been married for? What do you know? You say I don't have the right to comment on marriage. Who gave you the license to comment? I was married for 10 whole years. If I can't comment on marriage, who can? You call my teachings demonic? Why don't you back yours up with the Bible? My demonic teachings have full biblical support. How would you know? Do you read your Bible? You say you give the tithes and offering to God when you give it to the pastor. Is that what God said in Deuteronomy 14:22-26? So it's getting hot on social media, and I can't wait to see the end of this. I think this is just the beginning, and I can't wait to see the end of this. I'm not actually expecting a fight between Daddy Freeze and Timi Dakolo, but you know, And Timi Dakolo also hasn't even been in war of words on social media before. I think this is the first time he's gonna be doing something like this. That's why I'm kind of shocked. Okay guys, what do you guys think about offering? I give offering and I pay tithes, sometimes, not all the time. Okay, sometimes I pay tithes, but I give offering every time I go to church. I think that's normal. Just let me know what you think about tithes in the Christendom. Is it okay to give tithes? Is it going to the pastor's pocket? I would somehow agree with Timi Dakolo, because irrespective of whether you're the pastor takes your money, or the ushers steal your money, or you think that they're duping you, I still think that you're giving it to God. And since it has to do with the mind, God will bless you through that. He doesn't care whether someone there use the money to get big cars, or to get this, to get that. I think it has to do with your mind. And yeah, so that is absolutely what I think that should be. You've given it to God, so you're stealing from God. That's what I think. It's quite difficult to talk about religion online. It's quite difficult. We have different views, different people who have different teachings on religion, whether Christian or Muslim. Is quite difficult and also dangerous to put out something like that. One has to be very, very careful. And also about marriage, about divorce thing. I've never been married before, so I can't go into that. But for those of you who have something to say, let me know that in the comment section below. I will be waiting to get your reply. About the t-shirt, my t-shirt, MecksoncrownBTV t-shirt, it's free. For those of you that are asking if it's not free, just limited, like it's not much. That's what I'm saying. It's absolutely free. I'm not gonna charge you for getting my t-shirt. Okay, doesn't make sense. Okay guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. Thanks guys for watching. See you soon. Peace.